Dear viewers, 6 months ago, it was announced in China that there was a respiratory disease of unknown cause. That was the beginning of coronavirus or COVID-19 disease. 6 months ago, none of us could have imagined how much the whole universe will change. How drastic are these changes on our daily life? It affected every aspect of our life. Between that date and today, more than 10,800,000 people are infected worldwide. More than 640,000 people lost their lives. 640,000 worldwide. In Oman, we managed initially, at the early stages of the pandemic, to keep our numbers down. The curve was going very slowly, and actually it was flat most of the time until 6 weeks ago. That happened not because of the decisions taken by the Supreme Committee alone, but by the cooperation and effort of all of you. I cannot stress this strongly enough, that to reduce the impact of this pandemic, we need to work together. It is not the responsibility of the government. It is not the responsibility of the Supreme Committee alone. It's the responsibility of every single one of us. We need to be responsible, accountable. All of you know how to slow or stop the spread of this disease. The tools are available in every household. You need to wear the mask and wear it correctly when you are in public places, even within the family. If there are more than 5 people in the room and some of you go out, you need to do that. You need to keep your social distance, physical distance. And excuse us for the numbers varying between 1.5 to 2 meters. Each WHO and everybody they always do their best to make life easier. But as long as a meter plus or a meter and a half plus, that's probably in the family household, that is safe. But outside, I will be on the safe side and keep it 2 meters. You need also to continue regular hand hygienes, the etiquette of sneezing and coughing. Of course, if you are wearing the mask, you'll save yourself that etiquette as well. This disease does not differentiate between age now, race, creed, or social status. All of us at risk. Every single one, anywhere, is at risk. The only way to reduce that risk is by what I mentioned previously. For those young ones, if you are watching or listening, you might think, yes, I'm young, I'm fit, I'm healthy, so what if I get this virus? I'll tell you a story of somebody who I know very well, who was very fit and healthy and well, and also was adhering to all the instructions and the guidelines. Unfortunately, this virus managed to get to him. 17 days he was in an awful state. He said, I wish I was dead. He said, I felt my chest wall like glasses, made of glass. I cannot expand it. I cannot breathe properly. And when I breathe, I feel that glass is shattered inside and stabbing me. He recovered, luckily, from the virus. He didn't die. But it will take him weeks, if not months, to go back to his normal life. So just think when you go to the beach or you go to the shopping mall, and don't wear the mask, and don't keep your social distance, that you might acquire this virus in these places, and you'll take it home to your elder. You'll take it home to somebody who might be having one of these chronic diseases. You'll take it to your working place. So don't think about yourself only. Please think about the society, think about your family, think about your country. Everybody knows what to do. I'm repeating this every week. And I'm repeating it now again. The only way, the mask properly, the social distance, hand hygiene. If you have symptoms, please stay at home. If your symptoms become severe, and by severe we mean you have shortness of breath, contact the nearest health service and you'll be looked after. But do not leave the house if you have the symptoms for at least 2 weeks. If you are in a contact with somebody also who's having the symptoms and they are diagnosed to have COVID-19, you should adhere to the quarantine period. We know that some of you, they left their houses knowing that they've been in contact with somebody who is positive, and they went to the working places, they went to the shopping malls, they might have gone to the beaches as well. There are rules and regulations, there are laws which actually punish against that. We don't want to threaten bylaws. We want you to be the law. We want you to look after yourself and your family and our community. The numbers in Oman are staggering. They are scary. Last week I told you, within a month we had 27,000 cases. Within a month. The 4 months before that, we had only 7,700 when everybody was adhering to this regulation. Since last Thursday till today, we have 9,019 cases in 1 week. In the first 4 months of the pandemic, we lost 36 individuals. In last week alone, sadly, 43 people died, and some of them, unfortunately, prematurely and unnecessarily. And the reason for that, the carelessness, the lack of consideration of some of us. So I'm urging all of you, please remember that this virus is still spreading very fast worldwide, that this virus is not as benign as it was thought initially. It can kill. And I can tell you, some of those who passed away, who died in Oman, are in their mid-30s. And some of them, we don't know that they had any pre-existing medical conditions. The Supreme Committee, the government, I think they did their share. They provided you with the information, and the media, all type of media, and I'm grateful to them, they spread the news. Now, the time has come for you, for me, to be responsible for our health, for our family's health, for our community's health. I cannot again repeat it, I cannot stress strongly enough that this is a community responsibility now, shared responsibility between all of us. And please also, if you see people who are violating this regulation in the shopping malls, which are open now, or any shops, or in working places, do not hesitate to inform the authorities. Do not, please, that will help us. I wish you all well, and I remind you again that you are sharing the responsibility of getting rid of this virus, not only from your family, but from our community. Thank you very much.